Well, I got a job. My job is property management, just to put that out there. Because I know you looking at me thinking like, what does this dude do? Like, he look like is he a Crip? Is he a lumberjack? Because you looking around all these trees, like, it looked like I'm at work. I look like a lumberjack on his first day at work. And I'm like, woo, they didn't tell me it was going to be this many trees. Oh, man, I thought it was just a couple bushes. I have to get another axe. It's crazy. But now I do property management, affordable housing. It's a tough job because sometimes they don't respect you like you want to be respected. And it be your own people, too. You know, because ain't no really, the white people on my property are so quiet because they scared. So my arch nemesis, she wear her pajamas all day long. Let me tell you, you never want to argue with somebody who wear their pajamas all day long. You know why? Because they don't care about nothing. They don't care about you. They don't care about hygiene. Because SpongeBob is yellow, but she done had these so many days in a row that SpongeBob is brown. He looked like a brownie. I'm like, I didn't know SpongeBob was a dessert cake. So one day, she got mad at me, and she told me that she's going to get her baby daddy to come up there and beat me up. And I said, if he fights like he fathers, he's not going to show up. If he fights anything like his fatherhood skills, he's not going to show up. Like, well, what's going to happen? Like, I'm gonna be out there waiting for the fight, and he going to drive by with some empty promises and just leave me hanging? Nah. Nah, son, it's not how it works. So one day, I was outside, and I was sitting next to this little kid, and the little kid was sitting there, and he was looking like, you know, how little kids do, just looking around. And I'm looking around, say, hey, little man, what's going on with you, brother? What you waiting for? You know, 'cause I'm like, it's a hood. Like, what you out in the streets? Oh, I'm waiting for my dad to come and teach me how to play catch. And his dad happened to be the dude. And I was like, oh, I know how to tell him that his dad ain't going to show up. So I just told him from the heart. I said, hey, that's crazy because your dad, I'm waiting for him too. He's supposed to catch these hands. Maybe if we band together, we can get him. Let's jump him. It's tough working in the hood. It's tough working in the hood.
I am over 50 and will be 60 in about 2 weeks. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I don't know who was a lady who started talking about 50 is the new 40. 50 is not the new 40. 50 is 50. The lady who said 50 is the new 40 must not be 50 yet. Because when you turn 50, everything starts breaking. Just like when you have a car that turns 25 years old, when your body turns 50, same thing happened. Things just start breaking on me that I didn't even know. And then the bad part about this is your mind don't break. So your mind be thinking you could still do this stuff. Your mind think you could still run a marathon. Your mind think you could still reach up and jump up and get this stuff out the cab there. Your mind be telling your body, go ahead and do it, girl. Go ahead. Then next thing you know, you in the bed with all kind of pain pills. Life is hard when you get over 50, but I am blessed to be there. And I said, I will not complain. So Jesus, please don't listen to this complaint. Yes. I have 2 wonderful kids. I had them way before 50 because, you know, everything runs out about 49, ladies, don't they? And I got some grandkids now. Yes. I got 3 grandkids. I affectionately call them Stop, No, and I told you don't touch that, didn't I? But my daughter was really smart. She named these kids Peter, Preston, and Jessica. Yeah, that's right. They might get a job interview, but they ain't gonna get the job. Because they bad. You know when they look on that list and they say Peter, oh yes, let's call Peter in. And when they see Peter come in, they be like, what? You were born in 2000 and your mama named you Peter? And then they call Preston in. They're gonna be, oh no, another one? And you all know Jessica is a white girl's name. Totally. When they call Jessica in, they're gonna be like, oh, what? She's smart though, she's smart. Because these kids gonna need a little head start in this future right now.
But we made it. I'm going crazy at home. I've got an 11-year-old. He's at home doing homeschooling. I know a lot of parents out there. You're dealing with it, like I'm dealing with it. Had to have a parent-teacher conference because my son's not doing too well. Had a Zoom parent-teacher conference, and teacher said that I was supposed to help my son. I said, I can't. So I know arithmetic. I don't know what you're teaching them, but I know arithmetic. And every time I do his homework, it comes back as he did it wrong. So she didn't like that I was making fun of their curriculum. So she looked right into the camera and said, Dennis, you are in charge of your son's education. Later that day, my son went from the 5th grade to his graduation. I said, I'm in charge. Go ahead to junior college. I got a 17-year-old at home. I don't think he's going to make it. Oh, he's healthy, but he's on my last nerve. It's either him or me, and I got my money on me. I know there are people out there that are dealing with kids that think they're smarter than him. I don't mind that he's actually brilliant when it comes to technology. He knows more than me, but he thinks he has more street smarts. I grew up in Berkeley and Oakland. I'm a Desert Storm combat veteran. I've been shot at. Not in Desert Storm, in Oakland. This boy thinks he got more street smarts. He's always trying to punk me in my own house. Anybody deal with someone like that? It's subtle. Last December of 2019, he came up to me early in December, and I'm sitting at my desk, and he faked being humble. How do you fake humility? He put his head down as he approached me and said, Dad, this is all I want for Christmas. Handed me a little piece of paper. I was touched at first. My boy worried about my budget. But I unfolded that piece of paper. It was a full sheet of paper. He listed 10 video games. That's $60 a piece. I reached over and got his report card, and I folded it as small as I could and said, you should read this. The boy had a D in English. That's the only language he speaks. I said, how did you almost flunk talking? My daughter, she has an attitude right now because she got sent home from college. She thought she was free. One semester into her freshman year, the school closed down and they sent her home. And I was like, welcome back. Oh, yeah, I'm still in charge of this house. She's going to school. She got a good plan. She wants to get her doctorate in family therapy because she wants to help children that are raised by parents like me. She got a boyfriend now. What freaks me out, she stayed strong studying, stayed busy in school all through high school, but right before high school ended, she met a boy that she likes, and what freaks me out is I like him too. But I can't remember his name. He got the most hardcore Latino name I've ever heard. His parents are from Peru, and the only way I remember this Peruvian boy's name is to think of a Japanese tourist saying hello in English. Hyro. The boy's name is Hyro. Every time he comes to my house, I open the door and go, Hyro. He's a nice kid, though. He showed up to my house a couple weeks ago. He's romantic. He showed up with a picnic basket and a bouquet of fall flowers. I was impressed, but then instantly it hit me. My wife can't see this. I said, you need to leave. He goes, why? I said, my wife can't see this. You need to go. So I said, goodbye, Hyro. Don't even put that kind of pressure on me. I won already, you know. I got my wife. Can't be romantic around my house.
Welcome to the House of Worship Funny Friday Nights. That's right, every Friday night at 7 p.m., you'll get amazing comedians, phenomenal musical guests, and where God gets all the glory. It's fun for the entire family, and the tickets are only $10. So purchase your tickets at www.how-2018.org. Then stream it into your living room from Facebook or YouTube. See you at the House of Worship, Funny Friday Nights, where laughter is medicine and God gets all the glory.
Hey. My name is Percy May Shalom because I want to be left alone. You know, let me tell you something. God is good. I need a man. And let me tell you something. You know, I got a husband. His name is Buford. He a tree. See, I know he a tree, but he good to me. See, I talk to him. He don't talk back, and I like it like that. But you know what? When I first walked up in here, I thought that was Buford. Yeah. I finna snatch the leaves off of him. Yeah, I thought he was up here with some hood rat or something. Yeah, but you know, let me tell you something. All these men, they keep stalking me. You know I look like Beyonce, but Lord. You know, I go to the store, he in the bushes. I go to church, he underneath the bench. I can't shake him for nothing. You know, his first name is Arthur. The last name is Ryder. The arthritis that I do have. Amen. Well, let me say something about these kids. These kids nowadays, they off the Richter scale. You know what? They need one of them mamas, them back in the day mamas, that will beat you and tell you to shut up. Yeah, and you faint, and they'll beat you till you wake up. Yeah, that's the type of mama you need. Yeah, you know what? These kids nowadays, all they do is sit there and fiend and tweak on them video games. They're like a crackhead. You know, sit there, look at their lips and stuff. You know, they need to get a job. And let me say this here. All they want is $300 pair of shoes. For your feet, you never walk on my $300. The devil is a lie. You know what? Remember back in the day, you know, when we had Converse. Remember that? Yeah, you don't remember that. Anyway, back in the day, when we had Converse, you know, high tops when your mama had a job, low top when your mama was on welfare. And look here, I ain't got nothing against no welfare. I miss my food stamp. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You know, anybody selling food stamps and selling food stamps, meet me at the courtyard. I'll buy them for you. Yeah, I ain't no shame in my game. You know what? Hey, I need my food stamps. You know, now they call them SNAP. I wish I could snap and get them back. And let me tell you this. And you know what? Back in the day, I used to catch. Yeah, I used to catch. Now all I catch now is arthritis and appendicitis. Yeah, and you know what? My friends be laughing, but they can't even catch that. Yeah, you know what? And when I caught, all I used to catch is them used to be. Yeah, them used to be. Used to have a house, used to have a car, used to have a job. All them used to be. I don't need no used to be. I need a now to be. I need a now to be. I need a now to be. Now to be. I need a now to be. Yeah, you know. And you know what? Nowadays, these kids, they be shooting. You know, hey, yeah. That's why I got my bulletproof wig on. Shoot my wig off, the devil is alive. Yeah, you know, what we used to do back, we used to have fun with our fights. You know, remember when them two dummies used to be talking about, no, you hit first. No, you hit first. No, you hit first. No, you hit first. No. And remember the instigator would put a stick on your shoulder and say, knock it off. And they'll knock it off, and then the ugly instigator push you, and you get to fight, huh? And guess what we used to do? We used to make appointments for our fight. Remember that? Huh? Meet me after school at 3 o'clock. Huh? And it went down. It went down. You know, we had a fight on Friday. We was in principal's office on Monday, and we friends on Tuesday. And we used to prepare for our fights. Remember that? Hey, we used to braid up our little nappy head, put a whole job vaseline on our face. Ain't that right? Yeah, and then we come out scrapping. You know, and everybody, they live to eat a mayonnaise sandwich.
Welcome to the House of Worship Funny Friday Nights. That's right, every Friday night at 7 p.m., you'll get amazing comedians, phenomenal musical guests, and where God gets all the glory. It's fun for the entire family, and the tickets are only $10. So purchase your tickets at www.how-2018.org. Then stream it into your living room from Facebook or YouTube. See you at the House of Worship, Funny Friday Nights, where laughter is medicine and God gets all the glory.
Said it's the freedom of love. It's love. Yeah. Said it's the freedom of love. She's that Afrocentric queen to my kingdom. Keys to the soul that unlock the freedom. Now we're stuck in this box of love I never believed in. Let's take them back to 1865. The day they freed the slaves, their souls came alive. And I feel the same way when I look in the eye. But when your heart's blind, love's hard to find. Let God open your eyes and he'll do it in his time to set you free, cause you my everything.
everything. When it's time to fly, she polished my plane. My mind was locked down. She turned that around with the keys to my heart. Uncaged my thoughts, aloe vera to her pain. My umbrella when it rains. See, I never knew a love like this could exist, cause it's free. I'm here to tell the world I believe in you and me, cause it's love. I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love that come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control. Yeah, I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love that come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control. My world was undone till she made it complete. From her hair to her feet, brown sugar sweet, and I never found a love that'll teach. That'll just make me grow close in my spirit belief. Everything that I need's in my queen. She's my Coretta Scott King when I'm chasing a dream. Everything about her mind, just so divine. Cause God opened my eyes and he did it, and it's time to set me free. Cause you my everything. Everything, when it's time to fly, she polished my plane. My mind was locked down. She turned that around with the keys to my heart. Uncaged my thoughts, aloe vera to her pain. My umbrella when it rains. See, I never knew a love like this could exist, cause it's free. I'm here to tell the world I believe in you and me, cause it's love. I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love that come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control. Yeah, I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love that come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control, cause it's love. Yeah. Said it's the freedom of love. I told him it's love. Yeah. Said it's the freedom of love. I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love, they come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control. Yeah, I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love, they come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control, cause it's love. Says it's the freedom in love. You'll know it when you find it, baby, it's love. Said it's the freedom of love. Let God open your eyes, y'all. I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love that come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control. Yeah, I believe in the elegant us. It's so sufficient when we building that trust. Real love that come from my soul. So put your mind on cruise control, cause it's love. It's love. Real love. Said it's the freedom of love. It's love. It's love. Yeah. I believe in the freedom of love.
Like I said, made it through COVID, man. Made it through COVID. I'd like to announce that during COVID, I celebrated my 25th wedding anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. Only been married 5 years, though. Only been married 5 years. Over that, another 20 on here. A lot of people got divorced during COVID. They said they didn't want to be around their significant other. I love being around my wife. I know my wife is a blessing from God. That's why I like to be around her. Sometimes, though, you don't want to be around everybody all the time. That's true in this case, too. My wife is younger than me. That's what happens sometimes. I'm in my 50s. I'm 50 years old now. My wife is in her mid-30s. And the thing, you know, people say, oh, that's you got a young wife. That's cool. It's fine and dandy. But my wife has an old soul. That's one of the things that attracted me to her. But every now and then, you know, that 30-year-old stupidity will come out of her. You know, like my wife thinks that she has to do everything for me. Ladies, let me explain something to you. Men are still capable of doing certain things, okay? I'm telling you to tell you this. Last year, on my birthday, my wife took me to one of the highest levels of anger I had ever experienced in my life. This is why. I like to wear Hanes boxer brief underwear. I like them. They're comfortable. I can work out in them. I got a pair on right now, and I'm having a ball, okay? Last year on my birthday, my wife takes it upon herself to buy me a bag of the new and improved Hanes boxer brief. You know, the ones that don't have the little tag in the back that I have on right now that is scratching the lower middle portion of my back that I love because I know my underwear on the right way. Okay, but she wants to trade it in and upgrade me. So now I got the ones with no tag. Sounds like a good trade-off because it's a tag you can see but you can't feel. Sound like a good trade-off, but it's not. Because see, I get up early in the morning and I get dressed to go to the gym and I don't want to cut the light on, so I don't want to wake her up, so I get dressed in the dark. Sound like I'm good to go till I get to the gym. Now I'm on the elliptical machine, and every time I open my legs, my back is getting real cold. I'm like, wait a minute, something is wrong. They put the fan on this one backwards. You gotta worry about stuff like that, man. My wife is smarter than me. That's one thing marriage has taught me. Women are smarter than men. Women, you agree? Women, you agree? I know you do. This is how smart women are. Men, listen to what I'm about to say. This is how smart women are. Women know just how to run a relationship. A woman will let you think that you're running a relationship. Men, let me tell you something. You ain't running nothing but your mouth, okay? Women run everything. Because women know all they have to do is stroke your ego just enough to make you think you're in charge, okay? Men in here that's been married for a while, let me tell you something. This is how smart women are. Everybody in here that's been married at least 10 years, your wife has money that you don't even know about. Your wife has a bank account right now that you know absolutely nothing about. On the other hand, your wife knows every nickel that you have. You know why? Because the majority of the time, you take it out your pants when you get home from work and you drop it on the table. She's so smart, she ain't even got to be there to see it, to count it. She just hear it drop on the table. Clink, clink, clink. $5.75. Okay, he got the same money he went to work with. That's how smart women are. Women will let you go out with your friends. Your friend will call you at home, say, hey, man, what are you doing? Say, man, watching the game. Why don't you come down to the bar with us? We're down here having a couple beers, a couple hamburgers, a couple hot dogs, watching the game. Why don't you come down here with us? You'll get up, throw on your best pair of jeans, throw on your team jersey, hit your pockets like, oh, I don't have no money. Like, I got to go to the ATM machine. Right there, your wife's little radar go off. Oh, God, I don't want him to mess up that account. What does your wife do? Pacify you, stroke your ego at the same time. Here you go, king. Here's $20. You go out and have a good time with your friend. And men are so stupid, we get the $20, walk out like, I got $20. I got $20. $20 to have a good time. Who can have a good time on $20 unless you still doing drugs, okay? Okay, it ain't gonna happen. Now, when your wife goes out, on the other hand, when she go out with her friends, little girls' night out or girls' afternoon or weekend, she ain't gonna come back smelling like beer and hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff like that. No, she gonna come back smelling like mimosas and crab salad sandwiches and crab salads and stuff like that. And as a man, you gonna react like a man in anger. How much money did you spend? I'm not made out of money. How much money did you spend? Right there, she gonna flip it. Jedi mind trick. Stroke your ego and everything at the same time. Not enough money to affect this kingdom that you have built in which you are the king. Then why don't you go sit down and let me prepare a meal fit for a king? Go on, king. Go on, king. Go ahead, king. And you walk off. Yeah, I'm the king. I'm the king. I'm the king. Meanwhile, the dog is barking because guess what? The dog name is King too. Tell him, man. Women got it going on. Women got it going on.